Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sang-Froid. We are now on chapter 18. We are getting pretty close to the end here. Let's go ahead and watch these cutscenes and then check out the mission. Chapter 18, Paradise and Hell.
I feel like if I was hibernating like a bear.
Like a bear, perhaps not, but like a drunkard, yes indeed. And if your friendly innkeeper hadn't been nice enough to bring you here, I wouldn't have rated your chances very high.
Jack, I have to talk to you. There are things going on in the village that aren't exactly on the up and up. Napoleon wants to get rid of you and your brother, you hear me? And he plotted with Elzar the priest to convince me to poison you last night. For me, that was going too far, so I cut the dose. Somebody's got to do something here. If it's not you, I don't know who else.
I don't know what I can do for you, Odilon, except thank you. But I have to get back to my sister and my brother as quick as I can.
Just a minute. Theo asked me to give you this axe to help you. He says with this, a nun could cut a wolf in half with 2 fingers up her nose.
Josephine, but you're all red. I'm really afraid the fever's getting worse. If I take you to the village, they're gonna kill you for sure. On the other hand, you're way too weak to survive the trip to Quebec City. I gotta find Joe to watch her while I go get help.
Okay, so here is our mission select screen. We have 5 waves on this one. Before we get started, however, I want to visit the town really quick. In a previous video, I told somebody I would show off the rifles because they were interested in them, and I don't really use rifles that much. So I wanted to make sure I do this before I forget. So these are the rifles here. We have the Rocky Mountain rifle, Springfield musket, Whitworth rifle, Remington double musket, and the Enfield musket rifle. So yeah, these are the rifles. They range from pretty cheap to fairly expensive. I just don't really use the rifle that much, so that's why I haven't really purchased a new one, but you can definitely do that if you're a big fan of the rifle. So let's go ahead and go back to the village, and while we are here, let's go ahead and grab a health potion. I have 2, so I should be good for this mission, and I'm also going to get a caribou because we are going to be fighting against quite a few wendigos in this mission, so that could come in handy. So let's head back out, and let's real quick go to our inventory screen because this is kind of important to this mission. It's really odd that we get that new axe on this one because we're actually going to want to use our silver tomahawk because nearly all the enemies in this mission are mythical, not diabolical, so our axe would not do all that great against him. So, what are we going up against? Well, wave number 1 is 4 wolves, so not too worried about that at all. Wave number 2, we have 2 Mycan warriors heading for our cabin, 3 Mycan warriors, and 2 Mycan shamans. So I am going to go ahead and place a spike trap here, which hopefully will take out 4 of these 5 guys. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And then we've got these 2 over here, which I'm going to go ahead and leave alone. And I'm just going to put a sacred tree there to help us deal with whatever is left over from over here, plus these 2 guys. Okay, wave number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, that was wave number 2. Wave number 3, we have 1 Mycan warrior down here, Mycan warrior up here, and also a wendigo. So first thing we're going to do is place a bait here and a bait here, and that's just to buy us some time. Next, we are going to go ahead, and there's a couple different ways you could do this, and this might be a little bit unnecessary, but I have found that the best way to do this is to place a mortar here and put the blast right here, and that way we can take this guy out and then immediately run up to the church. Otherwise, we may not have enough time. You could also just go over here, fight him, and place a watchtower from here to the church. That's kind of a weird place for a watchtower. So what I like to do is place the mortar here, and then place our watchtower here. That way, we have this nice connection of watchtowers going on. That comes in handy in the next couple missions also. So, like I said, the mortar could be unnecessary, but you want to buy some time to get up here, kill this guy before the Wendigo gets too close. So to deal with the Wendigo, we will go ahead and place a ballista. My mind was blanking there. Okay, wave number 4. We have 4 Grand Wolves, 1 Wendigo, and 2 Mycan Shamans. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is place a bait right here, and place another mortar just a little bit above this one, and aiming right on that bait. So that will take out those guys. The Mycan Shamans we can deal with our axe. Okay, and wave number 5, we have 2 Wendigos up here. So we're going to go ahead and place a ballista, and then we'll go ahead and chug our caribou and take those guys out. Now, there is an actual, an additional wave that's actually before wave 1 here that it doesn't show, and for that I'm going to go ahead and place a spike trap about right here, and you guys will see why in just a minute. So let's go ahead and chop down some trees. As you can see, we have quite a bit of money, so if we wanted to get a rifle, we definitely could. There's also another amulet that gives you some more HP that we could get, but I like the amulet that I have equipped right now. So let's just go ahead and get started. Make sure we've got our stuff set up. And here we go.
Josephine, you had a vision?
Our brother is not dead, but life has left his body. He lies near a waterfall.
The only waterfall around here is Beaver Falls, close to the mill. I've got to go there.
Don't go. All is lost.
Alrighty, so the night begins with some pretty cryptic messages. Let's go ahead and head over to this waypoint. And we'll have a little bit of story progression up here, and you guys will see what I'm talking about with that wave 0 type of thing.
Joe! Dang it! Do you see the wound? It could only be the invisible beast. Forgive me. I should have been with you.
Well, it's as easy to entice you with your brother as it is a wolf with a sheep carcass.
If Red Hair surrenders,
What?
he's dead. Not.
Okay, I'll take it.
Mr.
I'm recording, I'll take it after I
You
record.
old fox. I'll have your hide.
I won't even need to fight, poor fool. Grab him and kill him.
Okay, so as you can see, we're going to get jumped by these guys, and I'm hanging around because I want to make sure that guy gets lured over this way. And there we go. You could also just fight them, but that seems to be a much more efficient way of taking them out without taking any damage. So let's go ahead and head back and get those 4 wolves, which are absolutely no problem at all. I mean, regular wolves at this point in the game don't really matter. I could go ahead and just shoot at them, one of them, just for the heck of it, just to get some use out of my rifle that I never use. Oh, don't even think we got a headshot, but it still almost killed him. So let's just go ahead and take them out. Rage will kill them pretty much instantly. And there we go. Make short work of those guys. Wave number 2 here. We're gonna go ahead and hang around for a sec. That spike trap hopefully will kill 4 of those guys. We're lucky to get all of them, but we'll see what happens. And as they get closer, we'll go ahead and just start praying. Don't think that it actually matters when you start praying, because I think it's just based on the charges. Did it actually? Oh, we got all 5 of them. Awesome. So we actually probably could get by without the sacred tree, but because it doesn't always get all 5 of them, I just like to be sure, especially because we've got some money to spend here towards the end of the game. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. With our sacred tree and silver axe, we should make a pretty short work of them. Yep, and he's dead, and I just wasted my rage, unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready. This guy's kind of hard to see, so as soon as you see any movement at all, you want to shoot, and you should be able to take him out. So let's see here. There he is. Yep, we still got him. That mortar has the bigger range than it actually shows. Okay, let's go ahead and head up here. And across our zip line, we'll take this guy out real quick before our Wendigo gets too close. Alright. He's done eating the bait. There we go. Perfect. Let's get on our ballista here and just wait for him for a sec. We did take that guy out awfully quick. Before I only had 1 bait and it just wasn't enough time, but in this situation it probably would have been. So it kind of just depends on how quick you're able to take him out. Alright, let's shoot him. And he is dead. Okay. So we've got our 4 Grand Wolves, Wendigo, and Mycan Shaman headed at us. Let's see. They're attacking the cabin. There we go. I kind of forgot where they were actually attacking for a second. Kind of hard to keep track of when there's so many waves. Yes, that's right. We need to get to our mortar before that bait gets devoured. And just shoot them. Okay, we got most of them. I think we actually didn't go quick enough. No, we did. The Wendigo did survive with just a little bit of health left. That Mycan Shaman decided to teleport, which is actually a good thing, because now he's going to be running back at us. Give us time to kill the other one. Hey, come over here, man. There we go. Now this Wendigo is going to be close, but he's going to be pretty damaged. And it shouldn't be a big issue to take him out. There we go. Now let's head over to the Hermit's place, where we have our ballista set up. We'll take the first one out with the ballista, and then we'll chug our potion and take out the other guy. There we go. Here's our ballista. We'll try not to aim at the trees. And we'll just kind of wait. Hang out for a sec, because these guys are awfully slow. Can actually see him across the way here in a minute probably, but I'm not even gonna risk trying to shoot that. So we are nearing the end. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. I hope you guys are finding this walkthrough helpful, or if you're just watching the story, I appreciate you taking the time to look at it. Now let's get this guy. Okay, for a second there I thought we missed. I was about to be kind of upset. There we go. Drink our caribou. Come here, man. You better not kill me. I'll be pissed. We do have a potion, so I'm just going to drink that to be safe. There we go. We are good. Alrighty. That was chapter 18, everybody.
I misjudged Red Hair. The people of the Ancients bow to strength and courage.
You are wrong. He must die.
Human wizard, be silent. You are weak and give bad counsel. If red hair behaves sometimes like white skin, today he showed the valor of Inu warriors. And you, Mr. Magician, words have shown that your heart is black. I might as well tear it from your chest. You, valiant warrior, have a great task ahead because you have to fight the invisible beast. Blood that creates can also kill. Your last arrow will be with the blood of the daughter of the prophetess. The blood of your sister.
That must be the third key Josephine was talking about. Before trying to understand, though, I've got to look after my little brother.
Like I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm digging this game so far. So, we're nearing the end. It's been a good run with you guys. And I will see you again shortly with Chapter 19. Thank you all for watching.